this will mean defeat. Um, I'm still learning how to work the carriers. The biggest thing I have, and I'm getting better at that, is when I launch out, knowing where the carrier is headed to. Because there's been a couple times, like there's one that the carrier. Please put in a quick audio track on here, share clip. Oh, hello everybody, welcome to Carrier Sunday. There we go. Langley, that's what I started out with. I put a couple battles in here that I did this weekend, Sunday. Did a little bit, each of my carriers I do believe. This is the Langley. I'm still learning to operate these aircraft. And we have a lot of sound in the background, don't we? That's doing a lot of different stuff here. And we'll turn that down a little bit. Let's see what else we got going on. We got noise everywhere in the studio. There we go. And like I said, I'm learning to operate these aircraft. It's not. It's the timing, a lot of it. I'm getting better at being able to drop the bombs, because before I was hanging on to them too long, and then you go past a certain point, then you can't drop them. So you wasted a lot of time and effort going in, getting shot up without any results because you couldn't drop your bombs. But then again, I wasn't over the target either, so that was one thing I learned. Another thing I learned too is keep an eye on your aircraft that you have in your little group, because you're going to start losing them at somebody's. Because you go into a certain area and there's AA everywhere because you have 2 or 3 ships firing at you. Try to avoid those if you can. I'm coming in for an attack. So far I have no kills on this. I have no I have this here guy right up against the thing. No, and I miss him. We all miss him. Barely though. See, I should have led that, but I should have came in at a different angle. So, and see, this one isn't so bad because he's a lone destroyer, but see, they shot one of mine, and it could be certain battleships that should. See, I was way past point. They won't even detonate because they haven't gone past that. Ooh, that destroyer got that one there though. And so, and here we go back. Like I said, learning to send a little group back because they can put it in the hangar. They could do some repair. If I'm not mistaken, that's what's going on with that right next to the fire hydrant or fire. I think that's them repairing aircraft that you go back, so that when you launch out, you have up to 6 flyers. And as you deplete your flights, that number can go down, because if you don't have enough aircraft, then it'll only send up 4 or 2. I've been at the point where I've only had 2 aircraft left altogether. So yeah, when you're first starting out, you do lose a lot of aircraft because you have no idea. And if you look at the silhouette of the aircraft down at the bottom where that semicircle is, that will show you where you're being fired from. So let's say I'm getting fired on from the right, you can bank left and bank out of that area, so you're not taking all that fire if you're not going in for a run. Here we go. See, there. I was never able to get a bomb off because I started my run too soon. And that's where the timing comes in, is when you're at the end of that run, you're over your target, so your reticle is just kind of dancing on their deck, or because it's hard to bring that reticle over if you're off. So, and I found too, it's like if you come up on the stern, you can match their speed, and it's a little easier to get on target. You come from the bow, not a bad idea, but at the same time, it's going under you, so you gotta really be quick and get those bombs off at the right time, or it'll sail right underneath your aircraft. But that's where learning and practice comes in. Um, there's a carrier I'm going to buy. It's a premium carrier on the Japanese line. It costs 10,000 gold, so I have to save up my pennies and break open a couple piggy banks. But that's what I'm working for. I bought some doubloons already that I have in the bank, so I don't want to buy anything. I made the big mistake too. I had a couple of cards. I had money in the wallet, but what did I go and do? I went and bought a tank. No, not gold. I went and bought gold for World of Tanks, and it's like, oh, I was going to use that for the. So that's what happened there. So I'm still saving up. Father Day, my son gave me a PlayStation card, so I filled that up with some money, and then I bought a few doubloons that are in the bank right now, and then I'll buy some more, and as soon as I get 10,000 gold, I will buy that carrier. So we'll have a premium carrier on Carrier Sundays. I'm getting better. In fact, like, there's a couple here at the last moment I was able to get some damage done. They're going for a torpedo run on a destroyer. They're hard to hit because they're quick and nimble. See how, too far. But then again, yeah, that's just missed him. See, he moved up. Nice doing though. But then you can come back around, and he's trying to avoid you. He's shooting you up with his AA. Look at him scurry around. So where's his aim at? I don't think I missed him on this one too. See, he moved out of the way. While the whole time he's shooting me, and I'm down a few planes on that one. There's some AA, but it wasn't as bad though. I only have 2 aircraft left. So he shot most of them other ones down. And see, this is what I'm talking about. This is where I should have went back to the carrier, but it's such a long way back out this way. My carrier gone already? Yeah, I might be down to my last 2. Yes, I think that's what it is. My carrier has been sunk already, so I got no place to land. I can't go back. That's why the return to carrier is blacked out. I have no points yet, but this is a strike. Watch this. Boom, 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 boom. Now, what if you could do that every time? You'd be devastating. That's what a carrier. Okay. Carriers. That was the Langley.
Shoe.
Yeah, we're going on to her shoe now.
A little better aircraft. It has a little something about the aircraft being a little better on.
Yeah, I remember researching that. I don't remember what that is though. There's added advantage. Prairie dog in the prairie. I have this clip sped up a little bit so I wanted to fit it in to 15 minutes. Otherwise, I was over. So excuse it being sped up a little bit, but it does advance it a little quicker than sitting there watching. I like the flying though. This is cool. Controlling these aircraft is kind of fun. And see, there, I got it over the target, but I missed. But see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm getting better at that. You notice the green reticle over the ship itself? Before, I wasn't even being able to get that over the ship. It was just like, I'd come down and it's like trying to maneuver it to get it. Oh, I can imagine in real life what that would have been like. With all that flak coming up, trying to get your aircraft lined up just right. Because if you're not lined up right and you don't go in right, you're not going to hit anything. And that's where practice comes in. That's why these pilots and our pilots and everybody's pilots just practice and practice. Because very few would hit a moving target on their first run. So, and the chances of the more you survive, the chances are the more. But see, RNG gets me every time. RNG's always been my Achilles heel. I need a 6, I roll a 1. I need a run, I roll a 6. That's why I really bad at board games. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, we hit twice. We hit him twice. We lost a couple of. See, I got it all sped up. Go, go, go! His shoe, his shoe. Pretty cool. This is a pretty cool carrier. I'm having fun with it. Like I said, I have the German one. I haven't put that in this clip yet. What I'll do is I'm going to do this clip, 319. Get this posted. That's why I'm waiting. That's why I'm doing this audio track now, so I can get this posted, and then I'll make up the other one using the German battleship, the German carrier. Because right now in the harbor, in our port, we have 3 carriers. We have the Langley, the Hushu, if I'm saying that right, Hushu. Oh, sounds like you're sneezing. Hushu, bless you. Why, thank you. But no, the Hushu, that's what we're using here, Japanese planes. I have the German carrier, the Rhine. So that's the 3 carriers. Plus, I'm working to get enough gold to buy that Japanese premium carrier, which would be great for acquiring silver, especially working on the carriers on Sundays. I could jump on that and really earn some money. Oh man, I can tell you what, when I get better at this. Another thing too I was doing, or I was trying to do, I don't know if the team noticed or even, but I was trying to go into areas that maybe no one was that far yet, so I could say, hey, there's stuff over here, and me flying over the head would light them up. It indicate, hey, this is where they're capping at. Like right there's a little destroyer. Get that little guy. Destroyers are hard. They're quick and nimble, especially for someone that. No, not even close. I went too long, and I lost an aircraft in the process again. Oh, nope. Go back and get another. But see, this is where I start learning to go back, to send them back to the carrier, so I don't lose the whole squadron or the whole flight. They could put some, like I said, there's that little number, that the green, that I think that's fixing aircraft that come back. And if you look over here, see I have 10 out of 10, and there's 1 out of 10, and that number changes the longer you sit there and you put them into the hangar to get fixed. So see how that changed down there? And that's one way of rebuilding a flight, I do believe. So don't quote me. That's what it seems. I find out that, let's say I have 6 aircraft. I'm going in at a target. I lose 2. Well, best thing to do is go ahead and send them back. So you put the injured ones into the hangar. You create a new flight. You can send them back up, and then what you're doing too is, like I said, with the carrier, you're decreasing the distance, so your aircraft have it so far to fly. There, see, no, I didn't hit it, but that's what. Oh, look, I took so much damage on that one. Oh, I lost a lot of aircraft. That's the problem with battleships. They're a little slower. It's easier to get targeted on them, but they have so much AA, they can pretty much devastate your whole flight before you even get done with the run. Oh, did we get, there we go. Detonate. Did you see that? They didn't detonate. I waited too long. And they have to travel so far before they're armed, and if you don't arm them, they're just going to bounce off. They're not going to do no damage. Okay, we're at our first. Hold up. Alright, good job, everybody. Yeah, the audio tracking away. Yes, like you said, thank you for watching from ELAstudio and Sons, PhylEd and OelGrez. We want to thank you for watching. That was Carrier Sunday. I have some more clips to put together, but this is the first one in the series.